Hello everyone. It's 11:42 a.m. in the morning. So, oh wow, they just had a white Chevy Equinox with one headlight that just pulled out of the parking lot. But it's raining. Right when I started the video, they pulled out. But I have been stalked and followed heavy this morning, like perps physically in person, like following me really heavy this morning, you know. Then I got some fake harassing and threatening comments, you know. So wow, so last night was the fourth night I was on the streets, and my legs are very, very swollen. My lips seem like they're chapped or something like that, you know. But so it's supposed to rain all day, I guess, and I got help with a hotel night, and then they had this lady is making a clicking noise with the gum. Damn, she's ruining my video. Masonic ghetto gum clickers. I'm going back inside. Oh, when I try to go back inside, now she going back inside. Oh, she look like she trying to go back inside. I gotta go back inside. Hold on. Damn, I could tell by the way her mouth was moving that she was doing that. Fucking, wow. A perp illegally planted there. But, so y'all were able to hear what it sounds like. Excuse me. So, but and there's more I wish I could say about that, but I'll probably talk about it later. So I came in here to get the hell away from her. That's not holy at all to do that. And she illegally came out right when I started my video with that noise. Oh, there she's going now. And she's getting in a red F-150 truck. No, that hurt my ears. My ears still hurt, and I'm trying to refrain from punching something or having a freaking meltdown or something. Oh, my ears fucking hurt now. I wish I could have got to show her face. But see, this is proof of the rain right here. So, do y'all remember fake ass, abusive, narcissistic, fake ass, colorful gremlin slayer? She's still stalking and harassing too. And perping. And she heard me say multiple times that I that I do not like people ordering me around and telling me what to do. And then when I confronted her about siding with the perps when I got illegally swatted back in January, she not only gaslit me, but she also tried to insult me and try to make me feel stupid. And she tried to talk to me like I'm really stupid. The stalkers, they planning to illegally swat me at the airport before I can even go, before I can even go on a trip. And they have, so many, narcissistic control freak fake friends that act like as if they want to, hold up. Try to spook me about the trip and try to manipulate. I hate that word paranoia or paranoid, but they try to spook me and try to manipulate for me to feel so-called paranoid and try to be like, oh, how well do you know this person? Do you know this person? Oh, be careful, this and that, whatever. And it's like you're infantilizing me and treating me like a baby because you think I'm slow and don't know no better. But you don't care about me. I freaking knew her longer than I knew y'all. I knew her since like 2022 or 23 or something like that. Some of y'all just coming on the scene this year, within the past couple of months. And ain't donated a doggone penny, or never did shit for me and see me suffering, watching me suffer inside with the perps. But you want to pretend like you fake freaking care. So, but anyway, the Wi-Fi is back working today. I almost wasn't going to come here to the library because I was afraid that if the Wi-Fi would not work, So, I mean, I am so tired. So as I said, I have enough funds for a hotel night tonight out of the rain. I'm saying out of the rain because it's supposed to rain all day. And I could take my shower, hopefully do a little bit of laundry. I've been wearing this every day for like the past couple of weeks. And the other clothes, like over the weekend, I washed the other clothes. I washed them, but I didn't wear them. But I have those I can just put on while I wash this. I've been wearing this for like, I think 2 or 3 weeks. But when I was in the hotel room, I would be showering every day. But for the past few days, I've been on the streets. Oh, he's smoking around me. Damn. Why the hell y'all doing this when it's raining? And I don't have anywhere else. I have to go back inside. That's so selfish and inconsiderate. Fucking man, whoever invented cigarettes, I hope you burn in hell. Hold on right quick. See, they wait till I come out to do a video and start that perp activity, or it's raining and we don't have it's raining and we don't have much space, and you come and contaminate my nose with the fake, crusty, dirty, satanic, evil cigarettes. Excuse me, I can't even breathe. He's perping with the red cup. Excuse me. So he's smoking like he think he got authority to smoke, and smoking like he think he owns the area. So I was saying that that the Wi-Fi is working today, and I got help with enough for a hotel night where I can take a shower and hopefully wash these clothes right here. Excuse me. And yeah, cause like the last time I was washing I washed my clothes and I barely had enough cause my plan was to wash the other clothes and then put one of those outfits on and wash this too afterwards, but I didn't have enough money I didn't have enough quarters, so that's why I kept this on, and I didn't want to put dirty clothes in my bag, so, but my mind is not clear. I'm days of sleep deprived. Hot and yeah, I mean the stalkers, they're threatening to illegally swap me. I know I did a lot of video. I uploaded a lot of videos. Excuse me, because they're videos from all the way from the day before. Come on, man. They're videos. Hold up. Excuse me. Their videos all the way from the day. Their videos all the way from the day before yesterday. The internet wasn't working yesterday, so that's why so many videos this morning. Excuse me. Who that? Come on, man. So I forgot what I was trying to say, but so now I have I have enough quarters where I could wash my clothes. Excuse me. So yeah, I didn't want to put dirty clothes in my bag, but it was something else I was trying to say, but it slipped my mind. So yeah, the stalkers. Oh yeah, I was trying to say in one of my perp walk videos this morning, fake hot heavy traffic. In one of my perp walk. Come on, man. Excuse me. So in one of my perp walk videos this morning, I was like inches away from getting hit by a car. I was inches away from getting hit by a car this morning. It wouldn't have been bad enough for me to die, but if they would have struck me, I would have been injured, But it was a white car that didn't have the right of way, and they were fake narcissistically rushing, and was a couple of inches away from succeeding at hitting me with their car. Excuse me. And it was like 4 something this morning. So that was attempted murder. Excuse me, but I know I got a lot of videos that I uploaded, so I guess y'all could watch whatever you got time to watch, or watch whatever you can, or watch whatever you want, or you don't have to watch them if you don't want to. But I put them out there for my documentation. So, but the quick little videos on the bus with the perp shaking her leg. She had a Masonic fake red hair. I didn't get to show her face. I was trying to be discreet, but she kept shaking her leg. And then I started filming and recording the first video. She hurried up and stopped real quick. And then she had a red bag and a blue bag next to me, And then after I turned the recording off, she went back to shaking her leg again. And I showed that again, But on the video on the bus from, I think it was the night. Come on, man. It's another one doing it. Move. It's another one with the gum. It's another one with the gum. I'm going back outside. Because they're trying to trigger my Tourette's on purpose. But yeah, the stalkers and the narcissistic control freak fake friends are trying to manipulate for me to feel so-called paranoid, and trying to spook me, and trying to talk about that Abby is gonna traffic me and make me disappear. And the stalkers harassing me, talking about Abby's working with us and this and that or whatever. But as I said, she said that she wanted to treat me to go to church and have seafood boil and go shopping, and then I come back the next day, which is our birthday. Excuse me. So I can't believe I just was forced to have to deal with 2 Masonic ghetto gun clinkers. And I see a fake white utility truck with strange tail lights out in traffic over there. My anxiety is really high, and I'm pretty upset and agitated right now. I'm feeling startled. So the stalkers trying to threaten me and trying to spook me, excuse me, by trying to talk about that. They're trying to threaten and spook me by trying to talk about that the police will be waiting for me to take me to jail. They're trying to talk about, you're trying to go out of state while you're on bond, while you're out on bond and stuff. Those arrests were illegal. And they were illegal and fraudulent. They were illegal and fraudulent. So, it's unfair for y'all to falsely treat me like I am the guilty criminal. And the fake public offender said, when I asked him any questions about going out of town, he said, well, you really haven't committed a serious crime. Well, I have not committed any crime. But he wants to wrongfully believe that I was guilty because he just wanted to steal my money, and swindle me and stuff. But excuse me, he's a fucking little kid that delusionally believes he's elderly. So, but he told me, oh, why would you not be allowed to go out of state, you know? So he's like, oh, it doesn't matter if you go out of state or not, just as long as you're able to make court in time. I mean, you know, but the court date is one in late September and the other one like early October. But I'm just going to go out of state early Sunday morning and then come back later Monday morning, you know, which is like just one day, you know. So, and I hate how people try to treat me like I'm stupid by trying to say, do you know this person? Or how well do you know this person? And, you know, trying to make me feel bad or try to discourage me from going on a trip, you know. But I knew her longer than y'all. Fuck y'all. You don't even care. You just want to think you're smarter than somebody. You know. Excuse me. I'm talking about people online and in person who want to act like intelligence is a freaking competition. Or so-called common sense, you know. But if anything goes wrong, I'll let y'all know if I'm alive to tell it. You know, so I mean, because it's like, I mean, yeah, as I said, the same ones that want me dead are making death threats. They want to be self-righteous and talk about that I'm committing a crime by going out of town for my own damn birthday present. So they're hoping, they're threatening to illegally swap me and threatening to illegally swap me at the airport before I can leave and board the plane. Or they're harassing me about how we're going to make you die in a plane crash like Aaliyah. You know. Excuse me. So they're trying to criminalize me for going on a trip. They're trying to criminalize me for celebrating anything birthday related. You know, I'm forbidden, and they want me to be, like, even on me and my twin sister's birthday, they expect for me to be out on the streets, digging out of garbage cans and sleeping on concrete. I see a fake perp with a white raggedy Honda Pilot with arm against the window. Excuse me. But y'all think I deserve to be punished, but y'all make it like I don't have a right to tell y'all evil and you're going to hell. Like I don't have any room to tell y'all that y'all going to hell, but what make y'all think I deserve jail and prison? I don't even know y'all. And I'm gonna keep telling y'all every chance I get, y'all going to hell and you deserve it. And you're fucking wicked. You know, you need to mind your damn business and leave people the fuck alone. Stop stalking and harassing people. You're sick. You're a sick motherfucker. So yeah, I was trying to say on the video, I think it was from the night before last on the bus. They had 3 perps crowded up at the front. Well, it was 2 of them, but then one of them got on the bus the same time I did, so then it made 3. But the other 2 people that were crowded at the front, they acted like they didn't want to move back and move out of my way when I got on the bus. And even yesterday, like the day before yesterday, the bus driver that gives me a problem, that guy, he didn't bother me the day before yesterday, but last night when I got on the bus and showed him my pass, he was like, "Why are you on the bus?" And I was like, "Well, I don't have any room to tell y'all that y'all going to hell and you're deserve it." You know, Like, he made a facial expression like that when I got on the bus and showed him my pass or whatever, you know. And this morning they had a ghetto rude, masculine, fake perp sodomite bus driver that in 2017, 18, 19, she used to love me. And when in 2023, she started giving me issues, you know. Excuse me. So, I'm trying to think of what else I need to talk about or what else I need to say. It seems like they narcissistically back in, like they look like they're watching me way back there. I can't expand my phone, but it seems like they're strategically planted right where they could watch me. But they've been following and stalking me heavy this morning, and I almost got hit by a car. And hi. And I can't remember everything else I needed to talk about. So what the hell, am I supposed to cancel the trip? Or are y'all suggesting that I cancel the trip or cancel the plane ticket? And just, oh, you want me to just punish myself and stay here in New Orleans to be perped or harassed or whatever, or set up or whatever, you know? So, I know some of y'all had said you wanted to you know, give like a gift or a donation or something like that, and you asked, well, how could I donate or how could I do this? I put it in the most recent community post of how if y'all wanted to send me any donations, gifts, or whatever, you know. I even put my mailing address of, you know, whatever you wanted to send for me and my twin sister's birthday, you know. Well, I can't celebrate it with her. I have to do it by myself, and I won't be able to contact her because of the gang stalking that she's doing, you know. And she becomes more abusive around and during our birthday. You know, while she go and be living it up on her behalf, and when it comes to my end, on me and my twin sister's birthday, I could barely afford a single little cupcake. You know, I could barely afford a freaking small little just a single serving of a cupcake or a slice of cake. Excuse me, you know. Most of the time, or I get yelled at for having a cake. Yelled at about wasting my money, or yelled at about my weight, or yelled at about this. I'm like, it's me and my twin sister's birthday. I'm forbidden and not allowed to have any ounce of celebration. I get told that I deserve to die of heart attacks, or I get condemned about eating junk food, or talk about that I deserve to go in a diabetic coma for, oh, you're eating all that sugar. It's me and my twin sister's birthday. So I'm supposed to just punish and deprive myself totally. And the stalkers could tell me that I'm going to hell, but why I can't tell them they're going to hell? Or they would pervert the Bible to fit their own false narrative. And they even have mocked the Bible and troll and harass and, you know, making sexual jokes about the Bible. like a perp recently came in my live stream chat and said something sexual about the Bible. It was they called me crazy and sick and weird. Excuse me, they want to nitpick about what they think I'm doing wrong. Yeah. They have 2 other sets of doors, and they choose to come in and out on by the same door where I'm standing at. So they have someone that emailed me at the beginning of the month and made it like as if she was gonna promise me to buy me dinner for a birthday gift, and I questioned her about it a couple of days ago and got ignored. So I mean, I don't even know if the perps got to her, but a while back she said that I blocked her. But I'm like, I don't remember your username or nothing like that. I don't remember who you are. And they have moments where if the perps are in the chat so heavy and I'm trying to block the perps, and I might accidentally block the supporters, but then when I realize it, then I unblock the supporters and I tell them, well, I'm sorry, I apologize. I didn't mean to block you. I was trying to block this fake idiot. And sometimes the live stream chat will come so fast with them when they fake new comments. It's like if I block one fake harassing account, they'll come back within like 30 seconds later with another account that fast. Like they got their fake backups, and it's like for someone to have a YouTube account that's excuse me, 30 seconds old, and they pretend to be fake friendly and be like, "Hey, Candy," and they said make it lie and say that I just popped up on their feed, or they lie and say, "Oh, I'm new here," and you made that fake new account, and then came and YouTube searched my name right off the bat. And they admit that they're a cult, and they admit that they worship Satan. They admit it. And proud of it. And I think it's funny. And they think it's a game. So, how do you narcissistically lecture me about common sense and logic one moment, and then the next minute you acting like you don't have any doggone sense? Well, you lecture me about how I need to grow up and act my age, but then stalking and harassing and bullying people and trolling and bragging and admitting that how much of a troll you can be and think it's funny. You and then they smear campaign and lie and say that I'm a low cow, and that I'm one of the scamming beggars on the internet, and they try to falsely put me out there with smear campaigns when I'm in this targeting program where I'm forced to be homeless. Where if I'm not banned from somewhere right now, I will be very soon. That's how they do. And then they lie and say that Candy tells all her business 24/7. Well, if it's a problem, why you stalk and watch me 24/7? You admit that you stalk and watch me all day, You falsely claim you own me. Excuse me. And they brag and talk about, I own you and I'm your handler. And, they illegally swap me, try to get me wrongfully banned from places. And then other people in person, if I say, well, I can't go to this shelter and that shelter because I'm wrongfully banned, then they think I'm lying and full of shit. Excuse me. Or they feel like, well, if you're banned from this many places, then it's obvious that you're the problem. When it's not the case. They got 4 white vehicles in a row, and then they throw you off with 1 black vehicle and 1 silver vehicle that's so light that it looks almost white. It's still raining, but now the rain is light. So they find a different way to threaten me with death for me and my twin sister's birthday this year. But I don't know what attacks and stuff they had plotted and planned. Excuse me. I mean, I have not talked about or even thought about fake-ass, abusive, narcissistic, colorful gremlin slayer. She was narcissistic, bossy, and controlling, and will order me around and tell me what to do, but would never lift a finger to donate when they saw me suffering out in the cold. And then they wait till I get illegally swatted, and the whole entire chat betray and turn against me. Everybody. From that January 9th illegal swatting, I go back and look. I had to block everybody. And I go back and look at the chat. It's all empty now. Because everybody in the chat betrayed and went against me and discussing my finances and gossiping and lying on me. But my situation is different because I'm in this targeting program, being deprived of everything, including sleep. How is it nighttime and you're homeless, sitting on a bench, and the fake security guards harass you, or they attack you, or harass you, or make like they don't want you sleeping? Or they let every other homeless person sleep, but I'm the only one that's forbidden and not allowed. But one thing I'm scared of, if I do get to fly on the plane, is with my OCD and everything. Excuse me. But I'm going to try to figure out what I could do to manage it, since there's certain items you're forbidden and not allowed to have because of fake stupid 9/11. My anxiety is extremely high right now. I got more to say, but I kind of can't articulate my words. Excuse me. But I feel kind of bad that yesterday I listened to a few secular songs yesterday. But hey, I try to share Michael Jackson's "They Don't Really Care About Us" prison version. It's tell you and show you speaking against the Illuminati. And they said, that was part of the reason why he was a targeted individual and being gang stalked. Excuse me. And the rapper NBA Youngboy, I think I heard he was from Baton Rouge, but I wonder, is he the one that's from Baton Rouge? NBA YoungBoy, I saw a video about him saying the music industry was demonic, and then he said that he admitted that he himself is demonic. You know, and I heard about Lil Nas X having a MK Ultra mind control breakdown. And I'm like, wait a minute, I got him mixed up with Kodak Black, because Kodak Black had something like that go on, wow, like a couple of years ago. And I'm like, wait a minute, I got that mixed up. So this time it's Lil Nas X. And, you know, what happens is with the MK Ultra and the mind control, you know, they say after you sell your soul to the devil and you start, you know, doing their rituals and, you know, being evil and stuff, and then all of a sudden the MK Ultra break down, and they say that when you have the MK Ultra breakdown, then you're being set up to be ritually sacrificed. Excuse me, but people like Aaliyah, I heard some people say that she had like a breakdown behind closed doors, but they just straight up killed her. They didn't, like, I believe she was targeted because the world hated her when she was alive. And then all of a sudden, when she's dead, they love her now. They didn't even try to make Aaliyah look crazy or make her look mental or nothing. But they used to say Left Eye from TLC, they used to call Left Eye crazy. And she had, you know, the breakdown back in 1995. I remember being 12 years old in 7th grade. I used to love TLC, you know. And then I think around the time I was going to Nicholls State University, I was going to college, and I heard about Mariah Carey having a breakdown. She even had a song with Bone Thugs and Harmony called Breakdown. You know. Excuse me. But yeah, I feel kind of bad that I gave into the temptation to listen to a few secular songs yesterday. But I went back on track and went back to listen to my Christian songs. Or my gospel songs, you know. But yeah, I mean, I feel bad. I fell into temptation to sin, you know. I gotta get back up spiritually. Hi. So, and then it seemed like yesterday, it's like when I said, oh, I'm just gonna listen to like 4 or 5 songs, and then I like keep just adding more and more songs to the playlist, and I'm like feeling like, oh dang, I feel helpless. Like I feel like I can't stop, you know. Excuse me. But then eventually I was able to stop adding more songs to the playlist and just cut back and went back to the Christian songs, you know. But excuse me. So I don't want the stalking cult to illegally find out where I'm at this evening, and it's like I can't afford to go to a hotel where I gotta pay a deposit, you know. Excuse me. And so I'm afraid of them, you know, trying to do me something either tonight or tomorrow at the hotel, or try to sabotage my hotel stay and make things more expensive and inconvenient for me. And I don't know if I'll get to live stream. Well, I don't know if I won't be able to get to live stream. But damn, these flies. But I don't know if I'll get to do a video tonight to update and check in with y'all. But tomorrow, I guess it'll be like a busy day trying to prepare for the trip. for the simple day trip, you know, and I'm feeling all kinds of anxieties and feeling nervous, you know, and don't know what to expect. Excuse me. And I mean, to have someone either jailed or institutionalized for their birthday just because you don't like them. And the person, you don't like someone that you don't know. How the hell, I mean, someone who doesn't know you, who never did you anything, you know. So please look at like the last like 3 or 4 community posts if you're able to. And yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna try to see if I can do a video tonight anyway, and try to do a video like tomorrow morning. And you know, but I'm scheduled to be back Monday morning, you know. So I need all the prayers I could get. And I have the full video of the interview about my novels and short stories, you know. It's in the community post, the one of the more recent community posts. And so I know that the stalking cult, they be hiding posts and stuff like that. So y'all have to go manually look for the posts. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about or what else to say. But my anxiety is extremely, extremely high, and I am days of sleep deprived. You know, but as I said, I'm no scammer or fraud at all, and I'm forced to have to beg for help because of this targeting program, and they're sabotaging me from earning my own living. And I heard to sabotage someone from working and making a living, that's a crime too. They don't want me to live. They don't want me to exist. They don't want me breathing. But some of them are not going to outright tell you, I want you dead. But their actions show that it's like, wow, they're trying to do stuff hoping that they will try to get you to commit suicide. Even when the tactics are not working, they will still illegally prank call and swat you and lie and say that you're suicidal and that that you have a mental health crisis. You know, they harass you to the point of having a meltdown and being in tears and crying. Or they try to manipulate for you to feel so frustrated. And then they try to call the police just because you uttered a cuss word and suffer Tourette's. Or they'll call the police just because you're a little bit mad, you know. And have the police come confront you saying, oh, you were angry and cussing. Well, people get angry. People without Tourette's get angry and cuss every day, but does the police get called on them? No. So I didn't realize that what was happening to me in Pensacola, Florida, was illegal. I was being illegally swatted. I didn't know that was what that was called, you know. For them to email, for them to, and I also, so I'm starting to wonder, I don't know if that fake perp with the 2 dogs and sunglasses from late July, if he's the same person as fake Darnell or fake Damnesia. Because, like, he sent me the sticky 6 or whatever. They brag about being satanic. They brag about being trolls. And, you know. And it's like, well, this person sent the email at precisely 2:33 in the morning. And with the fake name Sticky TT6 or whatever. And the stalking cult, like, they brag about worshiping Satan, but they call him Sartan. and Red Triangle. They brag and admit that they're a Red Triangle cult. And I'm documenting everybody's ignoring me. Nobody wants to listen to me. But when they make up a lie, I get attacked like ASAP, ASAP. So, but I'm going to get going. I love y'all. I'll see y'all.